What's my character's name? What if I just made him Jerry Seinfeld? Welcome to the Grand AI Dungeon Adventure, where Jerry Seinfeld must slay the evil dragon of Larion. Like he does, you are Jerry Seinfeld, a knight living in the kingdom of Larion. You have a steel longsword, a wooden shield, and an incredible sense of humor. As you enter the forest, you see a figure on a horse in front of you. On the other side is a small figure. It seems like they're trying to block your way. These must be the dragon's minions, you think to yourself. Destroy all of them without questioning. This'll work. You unleash a fury of sword strikes upon the dragon's minions. You kill them both without ease. I must be getting stronger, you think. I've managed to take out 2 enemies without even using my shield. I can't believe that Jerry Seinfeld has achieved this much power. I'm afraid to watch the B-movie now. Wait a minute, speaking of B-movie, couldn't I just like turn into Barry B. Benson and fly into the dragon? I haven't thought about that. Alright, I have just transformed into Barry B. Benson from the B-movie because I am Jerry Seinfeld, and I am now flying towards the dragon's cave. You know, a typical day in the life of Jerry Seinfeld. The cave is in sight, but before you reach it, a griffin with the head of a man on its chest charges at you. What would that even look like? I'm just gonna ask him, what are you? Because, even I don't know this. The griffin charges at you and leaps into the air. It starts beating its wings very fast, causing you to be thrown from one side of the cave to the other. That didn't answer my question. The griffin stops flapping its wings and lands on top of you. You try to pull its legs off, but find that it is very heavy. How am I gonna get out of this situation, though? The griffin's body is a lot softer than you expected. You stab the griffin repeatedly and it begins to fall off of you, but then it starts beating its wings again and lands on you. Honestly, I don't care. Just shoot him. You pull out your pistol and shoot the griffin in the head. It stops beating its wings and falls off of you. Meanwhile, you feel like you're being crushed by an elephant. But it fell off of me. But What? The mental state of Jerry Seinfeld is something that I cannot comprehend. You exit the cave and see a campfire, a couple of horses with saddlebags, and a figure near them. This must be the dragon. We gotta fight the dragon. As you approach the campfire, a very large and ugly creature comes out of a tent. It grabs the figure by the head and throws it onto the ground. Good thing you came here when you did. And I honestly don't know who either of these people are, so, maybe they're not the dragon. The dragon must be hungry if that's what the meal was for. The dragon is now looking at you and breathing fire. Well, that's good to know. We could just type in a command to dodge the fire. Epically. You roll out of the way of the fire, but your horse isn't quite fast enough and is on fire. Cool. Cool cat? I swear, this is AI Dungeon's work, not mine. Could the true identity of the dragon be Derek Savage, the creator of the widely known children's storybook character Cool Cat? Wait a minute, I could actually make that. The dragon is actually Derek Savage. Wait a minute, the dragon wanted to kill the griffin? But I killed the griffin. I stole his kill. We gotta slay the dragon. You run up to the dragon, brandish your sword, and jump into the air yelling, "Bang, you're dead!" Like, you know, Jerry Seinfeld's signature catchphrase. Beating its chest, like every dragon does, it turns towards you. Huh? I'm a dragon slayer. Is that so? It nods. Yes, you nod. This has to be like the most casual conversation between a giant fire-breathing dragon and a normal small knight that I have ever seen. Put your sword in me, it laughs. Now you are confused. I'll do what it asks, honestly. We're just here to kill Derek Savage, the giant fire-breathing dragon. I'm gonna use plunge the sword instead of stick the sword because I'm a vocabulary expert. Oh god, that's loud! You plunge the sword inside of Derek Savage the dragon. You plunge the sword through the dragon's stomach. Sensing that you had won, the dragon slowly dies. It wheezes, coughs, and finally dies. You look at the sword and realize that you are the reason that Cool Cat Fights Coronavirus will not be coming out anytime soon. You monster. And as Jerry Seinfeld rode off into the sunset on his horse that was still on fire for some reason, all he could think to himself was, boy, I'm gonna be dragging home a story tonight, am I right?